Greetings. In this video, we will continue to solve questions on set builder notation. We want to familiarize ourselves with a lot of questions, with a topic by solving a lot of questions. So I've got a problem here which says list the elements of the following sets. So we've been given a few sets and we need to list them. They've been given in set builder notation. So the only thing we need is to list the elements of the sets. So a set builder notation is more like a statement that has been given, which defines the values or the elements of the set. So our job is to list those values. So the first question says we've been given set A. Now set A is the elements of set A have been defined in a manner that x such that x is even and x is less than or equal to 22 and x is a natural number. So the key things that we might need to know and understand in this statement are what are natural numbers and even numbers, right? So I'll start with natural numbers because they're the main constraint of our set. So natural numbers are positive integers. Those numbers you see on the number line. Now the positive ones. You don't have fractions, you don't have decimals. They are whole positive integers, whole numbers which are only positive, so to say. So meaning they'll start from 1 to infinity. So we can list them to say the first natural number will be 1, the second 2, 3, 4. It goes on 5, 6, 7 up to infinity. So we exclude decimals and fractions on our list of whole numbers. 0 isn't part of a whole number. We said we are restricted to positive numbers only. So those will be our natural numbers. Natural numbers are positive integers. Then even numbers, these are just numbers that two can go into without leaving a remainder. So on the list of natural numbers, we'll pick even numbers, but they shouldn't go beyond 22. So meaning our first here, when we want to list our first number or our first element will be 2. 2 is the first even natural number. Then the next one will be 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, up to 22. We won't go beyond 22 because we've been told that x is equal to or less than 22. So let me list the elements. Here we go. This will be our list of A. We've now listed the elements that have been defined by this set builder notation which we've been given. This will be our set A with the elements. We'll go to the next one. We're told that set B is given in this set builder notation. So x is such that it's greater than or equal to -4 but less than or equal to 11/3, and x is an integer. Alright, so what is an integer? An integer is simply the numbers that you see on a number line, both positive and negative whole numbers, but they don't include fractions and decimals. So meaning the decimals that we might have here won't list them, because that it means we're going beyond the restriction that we've been given to say the elements are integers. So we'll start from the lowest number up to the highest number. The lowest will be -4 itself because it's part of the set, because negative numbers are part of integers and whole numbers, but we want to include fractions and decimals. So meaning our lowest will be -4, the next one will be -3, -2, -1. 0 is part of integers as well. So when you just hear integers, think of the number line, the numbers that you show, all those whole numbers. If you show positive, if you show fraction, it means those are no longer integers. You're dealing with rational numbers. So integers are just both positive and negative whole numbers. So let's list them. Here we go. That will be our set. So the question might be, if we divide 3 into 11, will give us, should be 3.6 if I'm not mistaken. 3 point something, yes. But why don't we show those numbers here? Because we've ended on 3. Well, remember that we're dealing with integers here. So meaning, if we were to add another number here that's above 3, that number will be a fraction or something like that. Unless if we had maybe a 4, we would have indicated, because 4 is a whole number. So we're not going to indicate fractions here. We'll end on 3. So this would be our set B. We've listed our set B. We proceed with the next question. Question C. Question C says x such that 4 plus x is equals to 3 and x is a natural number. We've talked of what natural numbers are. So now, whatever value of x we're going to put here should give us 3. And when you look at this, the only value that we can put of x here that would give us 3 are negative 1. Negative 1 would give us 3, but then negative 1 isn't a natural number. Natural numbers are just positive integers. So meaning here, there is no number that we can put here that will give us a positive 3 that's a natural number. Nothing like that. So meaning our set C will just be an empty set because we don't have that number.